very, very fast qualification through the heats and the semi-finals.
What a race this promises to be.
Who've made it through to the women's
Only
800
3
meters
of the Doha
final.
finalists have made it back for this year's World Championship showdown. Raven Rogers is one of them. Got a silver and finished very quickly 3 years ago, and got a bronze last year at the Olympics. Studies here. She's a huge favourite with the crowd. Dariba Welteji, World Junior Champion over 800 metres. World Junior Silver over the 15 last year. She's been working on her stamina. Let's see if she can come through late on. Argie Wilson was only 900ths of a second behind Ah Thing Mo at the US Champs. She's the World Indoor Champion, and she's brimming with confidence and belief. Mary Mora, 50.84 this season. She is a brilliant 400-metre runner. She's won the Rabat and Stockholm Diamond Leagues over the 8. And she looks confident and relaxed, and that's a dangerous combination. Ah Thing Mo, just 20 years of age, a double Olympic champion. She won the 4x4 as well as the 2-lap showdown. She is the favourite, and she's under massive pressure here, because Keely Hodgkinson finished just behind her in Tokyo, and she too is a prodigious young talent, the Olympic silver medalist. She's lowered her 400 PB this season. I've never seen her looking so focused. Natoya Goule ran a brilliant tactical race in the semis. Sometimes guilty of getting it wrong and getting nervous in the finals, the Commonwealth bronze medalist will believe this is her best chance to shine. Anita Horvat ran under 2 minutes for the first time in the semis to make this final. The Slovenian will love every single second of this. Horvat in 1, Goule 2, Hodgkinson 3. Mo, the Olympic champion, in 4. Mora, the African junior champion, in 5. Wilson, the world indoor champion, in 6. Welteji, world junior champion, in 7. And Rogers, the silver medalist from Tokyo last year, in 8. The 5 fastest women in the world this year are all here. All 3 Olympic medalists. The stage is set for a superb 2-lap showdown. How will the tactics play out? Mo of the United States loves to front run. Hodgkinson looks like she's holding the inside line. Welteji coming over in front of Mo and the Briton. All 3 of them just 20 years of age, brimming with youthful talent and self-belief. Welteji hugging the curb. Mo hasn't hit top gear yet. This is a more conservative first lap. She's saving her energy because she knows the quality of the field, and they're all bunched. Wilson and Rogers towards the back. They take the bell in the final of the women's 800 metres. It's the last of the middle distance golds. The crowd on the first bender on their feet. It's a standing ovation here for a group of young women who are elevating this event to unprecedented levels of interest. Mora trying to run wide past Keely Hodgkinson, but Hodgkinson holds that outside of the first lane. Mo beginning to pull away. 200 to go. It's the Olympic gold medalists and silver medalists in first and second again. Watch for Raven Rogers trying to come wide, and Natoya Goule coming back into the mix for Jamaica. Mo's drifted towards the outside of the first lane, and Hodgkinson thinks there's a gap, and she's found it. Side by side, shoulder to shoulder, the crowd roaring Mo on. The Olympic champion is just about going to hang on and become the world champion. Hodgkinson less than a step behind, and Mary Mora completes the podium for the bronze. That was so much harder than Tokyo. Hodgkinson so very, very nearly found a way to dethrone a woman who just doesn't know how to lose over 800 metres. The 2 20-year-olds have the entire stadium on their feet. What an absolutely brilliant race. And somehow, under crushing pressure, Mo found a way to hang on. Gold and silver again for the American and the Briton Keely Hodgkinson. A second successive silver, but there's no disgrace in that. It was one of the great duels over 800 metres.
Well, and you look at those times, 156.30 for Athene Mu, Keely Hodgkinson, 156.38. And I think Athene Mu was really happy to let somebody else take the lead on that first lap, but you knew it was that third 200 where she was really going to try to push it, make everybody get out of their comfort zone. But Mary Mora, she comes through 156.71, personal best. Personal best for the fourth place finisher as well. Love to see all those PBs up there, but Keely Hodgkinson has gotten as close as anybody this season to beating Athene Mu.
I was having a burger before the evening began, and a group of American track and field fans said to me, do you think Keely Hodgkinson can beat Athene Mu? I said, there's a glimmer this year because Mu hasn't quite been as fast over the 400 as she was in 2021. And she was closer, but my goodness me, what brilliant mental resolve. The only mistake that Mu made, really, was drifting to the outside of lane 1, and that allowed Hodgkinson a little bit of room to believe and a little bit of room to manoeuvre on the inside. But somehow, Mu's belief and composure held good under the most torrid pressure.
I think Athene Mu also knew just how much pressure really was on her and how important it was for her to win this race here in the United States in front of this University of Oregon and Hayward Field crowd. She was all business at the beginning. She didn't smile hardly at all during the introduction. And I thought maybe, just maybe, are we going to see something super, super special? But just like Sydney McLaughlin here, she took it very seriously, came away with the victory.
I really think they did save the best middle distance race for last. It was only probably 2 meters from the line that you knew unequivocally Mu was going to hang on. Hodgkinson was so close, just 0.08 of a second in it. And the great thing about that rivalry, they're both only 20. Athene Mu and Keely Hodgkinson with one of the great middle distance duels that will long live in the memory. The American taking the title, Hodgkinson silver again, as it was in the Olympics last year, but it's getting closer. Mora completed the podium for Kenya with the bronze.